Hello students, welcome to Sourav's classes. So we are talking about UGC NET Economics 2017 November paper. So we are today solving the microeconomics question. So first we'll go to paper number 3. So in paper number 3, so we have already solved until question number 8. So now today we'll focus on the other questions from this paper only. So today first we'll go to question number 67. So we are talking about question number 67. It is cost function is given, price is given. We have to find the optimal quantity at which the profit is maximized. So we know that's for entrepreneur short-run equilibrium or profit maximization. Equilibrium will be where price is equals to MC. So price must be equals to MC. So price is given. We have to find the output, and first total cost. From total cost we have to find the marginal cost. Now how do we find marginal cost? For this you can also refer to our another video on marginal cost and total cost. Just for the time being, no, we have to differentiate this cost function with respect to Q. Now if you differentiate this cost function with respect to Q, we will be left with 3Q square minus 20Q plus 17. So we are left with this 3Q square minus 20Q plus 17. So we have to equate this MC with PC. This is the equilibrium condition. So it will be 3Q square minus 20Q plus 17 equals to 5. Now if you take this 5 here, it will become 3Q square minus 20Q plus 22 equals to 0. Now if you simply solve this equation, you will get the value of Q. So now if you solve this equation, you will get the value of Q for question number 67. We'll get the value to be equals to 6. Now if you simply solve it, we'll get the value to be equals to 6. Now we'll get the value to be 4. You can simply solve this. You know how to solve this equation. So if you want to know more, you can refer to the other videos that we have made. So what we have done, first we know the equilibrium condition for profit maximization, that is P equals to MC. We have found MC from this cost function, which we have found it to be 3Q square minus 20Q plus 17. Now what we have done, we have just equated this MC with the given price, which is 5. From there we have found the equation. Now if you solve this equation, given the time lag, we are not going to getting into this. You can refer to the other video how do we solve this equation. You will get the value of Q to be equals to 6. So for this, we know for question number 67, the right answer would be option 2. So the right answer would be option 2. Now we'll go to the next question, which is question number 68. So in question number 68, it is given the market model with demand and supply function as under this. So to demand and supply function is given. So we have to write down the condition for stable equilibrium here. So we have to write down the condition for stable equilibrium here. So for this, we know for question number 68, just remember this, the right answer would be option A, that is 1 by A must be less than 1 by A. So how do we solve it? In order to know more, you can refer to the other videos. So just for the time being, no, it will be 1 by A minus less than 1 by capital A. Now we will come to this question, which is question number 69. So in question number 69, it is given the production function in input-output analysis propounded by W.W. Leontief has implied the value of elasticity of substitution between inputs are to be. So the value of elasticity of substitution between input to be equals to 0. So the value of elasticity of substitution between inputs are 0 in Leontief production function. Now we have come to the other question, so which is question number 70. So in question number 70, it is given for the demand function is given by this. Now price elasticity of demand is given by Q equals to 4. So we have to find which one is the right answer. So now we know price elasticity of demand. How do we get? It is nothing but dQ by dP into P by Q. So from here you can simply find out, if you differentiate this with respect to this Q, you will get the value to be, if you differentiate P with respect to Q, you will get dp by dq, so whose value will be equals to -1 from here, and from here you will get the value to be -1q, so it will be -1 minus q. So we have found. So now all you have to do is you just have to change that, so it will become 1 by 1 plus q, so it will become 1 by 1 plus q. And now from here you can simply put the value of q to be 4 here. If you put the value of q to be 4 and p to be equals to this, so the value of q we have to find out. So now all you have to do is you simply have to put the value of price, which is given as this here. If you put the value of price, and so you will find the value of elasticity, price elasticity of this sum will be equals to option 2, that is 0.2. so we can simply solve it. If you want, we can do it. So now how do we solve it? So for this what we have to do is we'll simply have to write down the p. So I'll take another page for this, so it will be easier for you to understand. So in question number 70, so in question number 70, the demand function is given by p equals to 16 minus q minus 0.5 q square. Now at q equals to 4, what will be the price elasticity of demand? So how do we solve it? For this, first we have to differentiate this equation with respect to q. So now if you differentiate this equation, so it will become dp by dq, which will be equals to, so from here we get -1 from here, and from here we get 2 will come here, gets multiplied with 0.5, so it will become 1q, so which is q only. So changing p by changing q, we have found it to be -1 minus q, or equals to -1 plus q. Now we will simply write down the formula for price elasticity of demand, which is known as EP equals to dq by dp into p by q. Now we know dq by dp will be this inverse of this, which is -1 plus q, and p by q will be p, as you know this is the p, 16 minus q minus 0.5 q square, and q will write it here. Now at q equals to 4, what will be the price elasticity of demand? So for this, what we'll do, we'll simply put the value of q here, here and here. Now if you put it, you will get it to be 1 plus 4 into 16 minus 4 minus 0.5, 4 square, which is 16, sorry, 4 square is 4 4s are 16, which is divided by q, which is also given as 4. Now if you further solve it, you will get it to be 1 by 5.16. this will be 16 minus 4 minus 8 divided by 4, which is 1 by 5 into, it is so we are left with -1 by 5, so which is nothing but 0.2. So we know that is the price elasticity of demand is what? 0.2. Now we'll simply go back to the question again. So in question there were a couple of options given, out of which we know the right answer is 0.2. Now we'll go to the last question of this video, which is question number 71. So in question number 71 it is given the Cobb-Douglas production function given by this is not characterized by, 4 options are given: constant returns to scale, unit elasticity of substitution, variable elasticity of substitution, and linear homogeneity. So we have 4 options. We know the Cobb-Douglas production function is characterized by constant returns to scale, unit elasticity of substitution, and linear homogeneity, but not variable elasticity of substitution. So this is not right. So for question number 71 the right answer is option 3. So in today's video we solved couple of questions. Now what I'll do is I'll simply revise through all the questions I've done in this video. For this I'll clear the page. Now I'll go to question number 67. So in question number 67 we had to equate marginal cost by differentiating it with quantity with price. So we have got it to be equals to 6. So in question number 68 two demand and supply functions are given. So stable equilibrium condition will be 1 by small a modulus 1 by small a less than modulus 1 by capital A. Now for question number 69 we know in Leontief input output analysis the elasticity of substitution between inputs is 0, and we just solved this question, that is demand function is given, price elasticity of demand at q equals to 4 is 0.2, and finally the Cobb-Douglas production function is not characterized by variable elasticity of substitution. So in today's video we solved couple of questions. So we are done with 2017 November paper. So we solved question paper 2. So we are done with this paper. So thank you for watching this video. If you have any query or doubt you can simply WhatsApp me on this number, which is 9836793076, or you can also go to our website, which is www.souravsirsclasses.com. There you will find a lot of other videos like this, and you will also get to see a lot of other materials which are needed for different entrance exams. So thank you for watching this video. Have a nice day ahead. So in the subsequent videos we'll go to the other questions from different papers. So today we'll be just focusing on microeconomics. So have a nice day ahead.